Hello, this is Chad from BoardGameGeek, and today I'm going to walk you through how to set up an ad campaign with BoardGameGeek. For the purposes of this video, we've assumed that you've already registered for a user account, entered your username, company details, all that good stuff, and you've logged in to the Geek Advertising website. From here, there are two ways to schedule an ad campaign. The first is in the top left of your screen. There is a link called Geek Advertising. You can click that link, which will take you to your profile. Click Add Campaigns, and you can click Add New from there. Now let's assume you're less familiar with advertising with us. Maybe you've gone to our marketing kit first, and you are browsing all of our advertising options. Throughout the media kit, there are these buttons that say create an ad campaign. If you click one of those, it's going to take you to the same place to add new ad campaign. All right, so you're ready to create your new ad campaign. The first thing you need to do is give the campaign a title. Give it something very descriptive, both that you can recognize and that will help me recognize the campaign because I'll be looking at all this data from my end as well. I've titled this one BoardGameGeek Artist Series Campaign. The second thing you'll do is set the company. Now, for most of you, you just work for one company. You're scheduling ads on behalf of the publisher or retailer that you work for. However, in some cases, some of you are reps for multiple companies. When you registered for your account, you had the opportunity to enter multiple companies. And if you took advantage of that, you will see all of the companies you entered here. If you have not yet registered that company under your account, there is a link right here that will take you to your profile where you can add that new company to your profile and it will show up in this drop-down menu. Now, it's really important that you set this company correctly because it's what tells me which company to invoice for this campaign. So always make sure, if you're an ad rep, to set this to the correct company. Today, I'm going to set up a company on behalf of BoardGameGeek LLC. Next, you will specify the start and end dates of your campaign. I would like this campaign to start on April 1st, and I would like to run it through April 21st. All right, so you've got your basic info. Now you're going to flesh out your campaign by creating ad spots. Today, I'm going to create a campaign of 1.5 million banner impressions plus 3 add-ons. The first thing I will need to create is my site-wide banner ads. This will be my 1.5 million ad impressions. So you'll fill out all these fields. I would like 1.5 million ad impressions. I would like to link them to artistseries.com, which is a completely made up URL, I think. I guess you can go there and see if there's a site there. Feel free to enter whatever URL you would like to direct your traffic to, and you will set a start and end time, which I'm going to start April 1st at 12 a.m. And I'm going to end this thing at April 21st at, I'd like to go to 11, I guess I can't do it there, 11:59 p.m. For a lot of you, this is going to be important if you're running a Kickstarter campaign where you can tell me the exact time that your Kickstarter is going to launch and exact time that it's going to end. That'll help me set up your banners properly. Now I've set up the impressions, URL, start time, and end time. I also have to upload ad artwork. Now this is a difference for a lot of you that have been scheduling ads for us for years. I did not used to require the ad artwork up front. We are now requiring the ad artwork up front, which just reduces a ton of headaches in gathering the information. We collect it all at once now, make it easy to set up from there. You could upload the ad artwork individually. It's going to ask you for your 728 by 90 banner, your 320 by 50, your 300, all the sizes that are necessary. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to tell you an easier way to do this. And at any point during this process, you can click Save Draft. just to make sure you don't lose your progress. Now I've entered the basic information for my site-wide banner ad. I would like to add one of my add-ons now. I'm going to schedule a homepage sidekick as well. Also, nifty trick, if at any point you want to collapse something that you're not working on, hit this little arrow here and it'll get it out of the way for you so you can focus on the current thing that you want to focus on. So I'm adding a homepage sidekick. Now I want to pick this somewhere between April 1st and 21st, which I scheduled as my main time frame. Let's just say I would like a sidekick on April 5th. And I would also like to link that to artistseries.com. Again, there's the ad artwork. We're going to ignore that for now and come back to it. So let's collapse that since I'm done with that. And now I would like to add another add-on. Let's say I would like a Geek Weekly email feature for this. Now, regardless of which email you are choosing, the form is going to be remarkably similar. I'm going to run you through Geek Weekly, but if you chose Gone Cardboard or Crowdfunding Weekly, it's going to be a very similar process to this. This email goes out on every Thursday. What Thursdays do I have from April 1st to 21st? Oh, the 15th sounds great to me. Now on Geek Weekly, you're going to get this option. If you're choosing Gone Cardboard or Crowdfunding Weekly, you won't have this option. In Geek Weekly, we can do crowdfunding project of the week, game of the week, or featured post. Now, in my case, I'm advertising the BoardGameGeek Artist Series. I'm not a crowdfunding project. I am not a non-crowdfunded game. I'm everything else. So I will be a featured post. Again, I want to link people to artistseries.com. And now I can enter up to 650 characters of text for Geek Weekly. This is a really cool art series for game fans. That's not a very good text for an advertisement. Obviously, I would have come up with something better if I was actually scheduling an ad campaign, but just for the purposes of this tutorial, that is what I wrote. And again, this is going to require ad artwork. We're going to get back to that in a second. And if at any point you choose an option that you decide that you want to back out of, you can always click this minus button to remove it from the layout. I'm going to collapse this since I'm done working on it for now. I'm going to save my draft at this point because I don't want to lose anything that I've entered. Now we have those images. We have the banner images that we have yet to upload. The easiest way to take care of this is click to Media and then click Add New. Now, if you've run previous campaigns, any media you've previously uploaded would be showing up right now. Since this is my first campaign, nothing is showing. I'm going to click Add New, and I have 6 ad files prepared here. It's going to take it a minute to upload, but it's a pretty snappy process to get all these images uploaded. And there we go. All 6 have been uploaded. Now I'm going to go back to my ad campaigns. Remember, since I clicked Save Draft earlier, my draft has been saved here. I'm going to go in and edit it. Now let's expand the site-wide banner ad so we can upload our ad artwork. So I'm going to click this Add Artwork tab. And now, since I've already uploaded images into the system, it's going to show me everything I've uploaded, and it's going to highlight the ones that are the correct size for this particular option. So I can very quickly now just go through and add each size that's required for site-wide banner advertising. And there we have it. I have added all of my ad artwork for the site-wide banner ad position. I've also qualified for homepage bonus impressions since I bought more than 1.5 million banner impressions. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that size here as well. If you have not bought at least 1 million ad impressions, you won't have to do this step because this is an optional upload. All right, I have all my ad artwork in place for my site-wide banner advertising. So let's collapse that one. and expand my homepage sidekick. Homepage sidekick is going to do the same thing, run me through all the sizes of ads I need. And keep in mind that you can run as many banners per size as you would like. So maybe you're adding 3 of each of these sizes of the system. Our system will optimize based on performance. So if you want to upload more than 1 per size, you're more than welcome. And in fact, I encourage you to, because it generally helps campaign performance to do so. All right, I have the ad artwork uploaded for my homepage sidekick. And now I will just add this last artwork for my Geek Weekly email feature. There's my 300 by 300. I have selected it and it's in place. Now remember, before I said I wanted to make 3 add-ons for this campaign. I want 2 sidekicks for this campaign. I only set up one of them to start with, and here's why. If you want 2 of one option, there's this handy dandy duplicate layout button, and that will immediately add another one of that type. And the handy dandy thing about that is all of the artwork I just added to that option came along with it. So I don't need to go through the process of setting all of this artwork in place. Now in this case, I already had one of my sidekicks scheduled for April 5th. So since I cloned it, all I have to do is set a different date for this new sidekick. Let's just say I would like to go on a Wednesday. I would like to go April 14th for my second sidekick. And I'm going to toggle all this off just to clean things up. So I've added my site-wide banner advertising, 1.5 million impressions worth, my 2 sidekicks, and my Geek Weekly email feature. All right, this all looks good. I'm going to quick hit Save Draft just to make sure nothing gets changed by accident. The last thing you need to do, now that this is all in place, is just click Submit for review. Now what this is going to do is it's going to notify me that you have submitted this campaign for review, and I'm going to look it over and make sure everything looks good. You're also going to receive a confirmation email saying that you've submitted this campaign for review, and it's going to tell you that I'll be back with you soon about your campaign. You're going to hear back from me in one of 2 ways. One way you might hear back is you'll get another automated email saying that your campaign has been confirmed and approved, in which case you'll know everything you entered looked great to me, no conflicts, no nothing. I scheduled it all, we're good to go. The other way you might hear back from me, I mean, let's just say in this case, this homepage sidekick, you submitted the campaign, I checked the calendar, and April 5th was full for homepage sidekick. I'm going to personally reach back to you in that case and say, hey, April 5th was full. Do April 4th or 6th work for you, or whatever dates I have available? Or would you like to change things around? And I'll be able to edit this on my end, and you'll actually be able to edit it on your end as well. And we'll tweak some things around to make sure it's something that we can actually run. One more handy thing I just want to point out about this. It's very common for me to receive emails from publishers saying, hey, can you remind me what I scheduled? I can't remember which date my sidekick was on. I can't remember what time I scheduled. I can't remember how many impressions I had scheduled. If you go to all ad campaigns, if you hover over it, there's this preview button. And for any campaign you've scheduled, you can check out this preview, which is super handy. You can look at the overall dates that you've scheduled, right? You can see the number of impressions, the date you told me to start, the end date you told me to end it, all the times. You can look at every banner that you uploaded. If you want a better view of it, you just click on it. I believe you can even, if you ever just lose track of your files, yeah, you can right click and save these images back to your computer if you're ever trying to track something down. So you can look at every banner you've uploaded. Homepage sidekick, I've got it for April 5th. Another homepage sidekick for April 14th. My Geek Weekly email feature on April 15th. So it's a great place where rather than having to hunt and peck through your email history on what we had scheduled, just check it out under your dashboard. Just go to ad campaigns, and preview. Now there's also ways to edit your campaign. I'm going to do a separate video on editing. It'll be a really short, simple video, but I don't want to make this video too terribly long. So there you have it. This is how you schedule an ad campaign with BoardGameGeek. And I so much look forward to working with you on your campaigns. Thank you so much.